Hello everyone, I'm Ms.bzhar. I'm a science teacher of grade 7 in Lezan basic school. I'm going to explain for you matter. What's a matter? Matter is anything that has mass and takes up a space. Anything. For example, this door is matter. Our body is matter because our body it takes up a space and we have mass. So this is matter. Okay, so anything that around, as we said, is a matter. Volume. What's a volume? When we put something, some object on a desk or on a table or on the earth, this object, because this object take a space, this space that taken by this object, for example, this, when we put this on the whiteboard, it takes what? It takes a space. The space that taken by anything by our body is called volume. Now I'm standing here. My body is take a space. The space that taken by my body called what? Called volume. So what's a volume? A measure of the size of a body region in three-dimensional space. In three-dimensional space. So now I'm going to explain to you the volume of liquids. How we can measure the volume of liquid? We can measure the volume by emptying water into a container or into a glass or into a jar. We say this is water or this is juices. So when you empty the water to a container, the water on the surface of the water, a curve formed. Maybe all of us seen this curves. The curve, this curve called what? Called meniscus. What's a meniscus? The curve at the liquid surface by which one measure the volume of a liquid. Measure the volume. By this meniscus, we can measure the volume of a liquid. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. What are two units used to measure volume? What are two units? We have only two units that use it to express, measure the volume of liquid. Number one is liter, number two is milliliter. From the one drop of water to a lake of water, we will use liter and milliliter for express the unit of it. Now, we have this cylinder. In science class, we must use the graduated cylinder. This is a graduated cylinder. Use it for measuring the volume of water. When we empty water into it, now, note that on the surface of water, a curve formed. The curve stopped from which number? The curve stopped from which number? We say that the water is, for example, it's 30 liters or milliliter or 5 liters. From which number the curve is formed? And we must note the curve. The curve is stopped from which number? We say the water is this number liter. For example, 5 liter. Maybe stopped in 6 or 7. We say the water volume is 7 liter or 6 liter. So now we have the volume of solid regular shaped object. How we can find the volume of solid objects? By using this equation, we can find the volume of regular shaped objects. Volume equal to length, width, and height. Length multiply width multiply height. By using this question, we can find the volume of regular shaped. We must express the unit of volume of regular shaped by cubic meter or cubic centimeter. Now I'm going to tell you from what's this cubic meter come? Cubic meter comes from the multiplying meter to meter to meter, or cubic centimeter comes from multiplying centimeter multiply centimeter to centimeter. So we must use cubic meter or cubic centimeter to express the volume of solid matter. Now we have this question. What is the volume of a box that has length of 5 centimeter, a width of 1 centimeter, and a height of 2 centimeter? How we can find the volume of a box? A box is this box, for example. This is a box. This box have 3 dimensions: height, length, and width. So, by multiplying the sides of this box, we can find the volume of the box. We said we have an equation. Volume is equal length multiply width and multiply height. Now we write the equation, and after that we replace the equation to a number. 5 centimeter multiply 1 centimeter multiply 2 centimeter equal to 10 cubic centimeter. You must write the unit, is very important. We have cubic, 10 cubic centimeter. After that, how we can find, maybe you ask, how we can find the volume of irregular shaped objects? For example, the rock or an apple. Some irregular shaped we have, they don't have height or width or length. So how we can find the volume of those irregular shapes? We must use a cylinder. We must use what? We use water. Input is water to something, for example, graduated cylinder. For example, the water stopped here. We have a rock or apple. We put apple into a cylinder or a rock. When we put it into this cylinder that contains water, the water will rise. The water that rises and displaces by this irregular shaped objects, the volume of irregular shaped is equal to the water that displaces by it. Now I will do it by I will do it for you. We have this cylinder that contains water. Now we wanna find the volume of this rock that's irregular shaped. How we can find the volume of it? We must put it into this water. When we put it, for example, the water is from what? From 600 milliliter. When we put it into the water, the water will rise to 304. So we can find the volume by measuring the water that displaced by the irregular shaped objects. The water will rise. So the rising of water is the volume of the irregular shaped objects. That's all. Thanks for your listening. Have a nice time.